Hi all. Today we'll be starting with the daily LeetCode question, that is reverse linked list part 2. So let's move to the question. Given the linked list of two integers left and right, means we are given a 2 pointers from where to where we do need to reverse the linked list, and the rest all nodes should be kept as it is and they should be untouched. So for this, the prerequisite is we should be knowing how to reverse a linked list. So first we will discuss over it and then we will proceed to this question. So I have a code snippet written over here. So let's say we are given a linked list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just need to reverse this totally. So what will be requiring? We will just require 3 pointers. That is the current node for iterating over the whole list, a previous node which will be storing the previous node's value while reversing the list, and the next node for which will be keeping the current node's next pointer for which will be required for moving in the forward direction. So as you can see, let's say next is pointing to current dot next. Current dot next is at 1. So the pointer will be looking like 1 comma address of the next node, that is, let it be 100. 100 is the point address of the node 2. So current dot next is at 2, means it is at pointing at 2 and it is not inside 2. So next is at means is at 2. Then current dot next is this. So current dot next is changing to previous. What is previous? Previous as of now is null, so this is pointed to null. Then so it will be we need to break this link and it should be somewhat in the reverse order. So it should be like this and this. So it should be like this. So what should be done? Break this pointer as we did till here. Previous is pointed to null, 1 is pointing to null next, then the 2's next should be pointing to the first node pointer. So that will be stored in the head value. Head is stored in the current. So similarly we are providing this previous to current, means this previous value this previous value will be stored in the current. So previous is storing the head node. So let's say the pointer for the address of the first node is 50. So now 2 will be having 50 instead of the third address. So third address was taken in this call itself. So in this way this is done for one iteration, and similarly we will be reversing the list. So from here we can see that the previous node which we saw was storing the value of the head, means the new list head. So therefore we are assigning it to the head. So what this question requires is we just need to reverse the linked list between given 2 pointers. So the simple approach will be to just move to the left pointer once, and after we are here we will be having this right value till what further moves we should be moving, and reversing this part, and at last we will be just connecting these 2 pointers and the game will be over. So for this we will be proceeding with the coding. So similar way we can declare a linked list temp value which will be pointing to the head, previous node which is required in order to fetch the previous value. So it will be useful while we are doing the connection at the end of the list. So while temp is not equal to null, just iterating the temp is equals to temp dot next, temp equals to temp dot next, and this will be, we just need to move to that particular pointer. So left is at 2, we should be moving just a next move forward, because this is a one based indexing, as we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at the step 2 we will be getting our particular node which we require. So left should be always greater than 1. 0 not, because at 0 we will be skipping 2 nodes then. So just reducing it, left minus minus, and right minus minus. Right minus minus is required because let's say we can do it iterated, let's say right minus left minus 1. So in that way also you can do, but to make it clear and simple, we are also decrementing the value of right, because let's say if we are at this point, left is at 1, what should be right? According to our case, right should be 3. So let's see what is it is 1 2 3. So we do require only these nodes to be reversed, and so on. So yeah, so what will happen then, we have and we also need to store the previous value will be stored in the temp. So while iterating, we should be knowing what was the previous element for the linking purpose. So this is fine. Then this node is the last node will be pointing to the previous, and temporary variable we can take as a current, which will be taking this temp value where it is as of now, and again it will be helping us in linking the elements at the last. Now just copy paste the similar code, or we can write even, no issues. So we have stored the value of temp in current, so iterating over current, temp is not equals to null, and declare a variable I, integer I equals 0, I is less than right, and so I plus plus. Reversing a linked list concept is similar what we should be doing. So list node hashtag next is equals to temp dot next, means the same order we should be following, no issue, means the same we should follow. Temp dot next equals to previous, then previous equals to temp, and temp equals to next. This is the 4 lines as we have already here. Then we know that the previous pointer do stores the new head of the linked list. So this node value will be in the previous. So what was the last node value? Means we were at 1. We need to link it to the new linked list. So last node dot next should be pointing to the head of the new linked list. Head of the new linked list is previous. And similar way, we just need to point the next node for this current as well. So current will be current dot next will be equals to temp. Okay, and just return the head. So yeah, so just a second, let's say we should be adding some edge cases. Head equals to null, return null, and let's say if the last node is empty. So if last node double equals to null, so let's say if it is not null, then then this would be the case. Otherwise, what will happen? Otherwise, we need to make the head as the last node. Then head equivalent to the means what will happen? Let's say if the last node is only null, so we just need to make head as the previous element. So head will be pointing to the head of new linked list. So then this will be pointing to the head of new linked list, that is head equals to the previous. And linking is also done. Then let's see if it is done. Yeah, it's running fine. Let's submit it. It should work hopefully. Yeah, that is all for the today's video. Thank you. If any doubts, you can write in comment section. I will be looking them. Yeah, thank you.